Well, the planning project has come along pretty well, so I'm going to take a little detour here and add some detail to our support column posts. And this is somewhat of an extracurricular segment of the tutorial, so if this detail isn't important, just fast forward through it. But for now, I'm going to add a lamb's tongue beveled corner detail to these posts. And to do that, I'm simply just going to draw a square here, 1 by 1 inches, and then we'll just pull it up a random amount. Let's say 40 inches. Take this whole thing and we'll group it. We'll go into the group and work on this a little bit. Now that we have a 1 inch by 1 inch square, we're going to draw arcs on it to come up with the lamb's tongue portion of this. I'm just going to make a couple random arcs here that should give us a decent profile for this lamb's tongue. And you'll see how this all takes effect when I get this done. So I made some random arcs there. I think that set will work. I'm going to move it and copy it. Slide this up, random amount, use the scale tool. And the way this is set up, it should just come back on itself to -1. Now I can take a line and connect these two arcs. Take the push-pull tool and push that off of there. Then we can select this and Control-C to copy it, and then we go into one of these posts so that we're in the edit mode, and then Control-V gives us one of our little bevel items here. I'm going to grab it carefully by the middle and plop it down. Take the rotate tool, indexed into the blue plane here, and shift this 45 degrees. And then, because the 1 inch isn't quite big enough, I went into the edit for this little bevel detail here. I'm going to pull these sides out. Let's just pull them out 2 inches because it doesn't really matter. You'll see later how this works out. Okay. And I think that's going to be a pretty good detail. So I'm just going to slide this up to, and now I'm just going to explode this component within the model, and then do a little trick backing up here to select everything in the component, and then I right click and intersect the faces with the context. You can see what happens there. If I back up, there's no lines at the intersection of these planes, so if we go to delete lines, whole surfaces disappear, which we don't want. So by going forward using the intersect faces, we get the results we want, so that these are all separate faces and can be deleted out. So to make this simple, I'm going to grab this little end here and move it down, and then turn the model and use the select tool to select everything we don't want and delete it away. Which leaves us with our edge or corner detail that we've been after. Get rid of some of these lines. Use the eraser tool and get rid of a couple of these manually this time. If I take out more than I want, I just hit the undo button and away it goes. So now if we did everything right, taking this line out gives us the magic of our little lamb's tongue detail. By using the holding down Control, we can smooth out these little lines on the top and the bottom. At this point, it can move the detail up and down on the post to adjust the height. Then to copy these, I'm going to copy one of the posts and then paste it in outside of the model, just because it's a little easier to work with over here. And I want to get a line in the center of this square, so let's just draw 2 lines so we have a center. Now we can take this whole detail select that. If we take the rotate tool, hit the control key, index right on that center point, click out here and go 90 degrees, enter, 3x, enter. It duplicates that detail on each side of the post. All we have to do is erase the little line that encloses it on the four corners. And you can see it's made that change to all the lines or all the posts, and so we can just delete this component, don't need it anymore. And that's how that's done. Well, it's one way of doing it.